The 13 on Your Side Weather Deck is sponsored by Montel Construction, your home team.
Welcome back to 13 on Your Side. I'm meteorologist Samantha Jacks. Outside on the weather deck, a light jacket or at least a sweater certainly could be necessary this morning as temperatures sit in the upper 50s to low 60s. But by the afternoon hours, it will be back to shorts and t-shirt weather, making our way into the upper 70s to even into the low 80s for some. Starting off with a look at your weather ball. It is currently solid green as we have no change foreseen in yesterday's beautiful conditions. In fact, today gets even better as winds are expected to be calmer. This view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. 58 degrees right now in Grand Rapids, 62 degrees in Big Rapids, and 59 in Muskegon. As we continue on throughout the day today, we'll make it to around 66 degrees by 10 a.m., 74 by noon, and then by the time we hit 4 to 6 p.m., reaching our peak daytime heating hours. For us here in Grand Rapids, that will sit at about 78 degrees. Lakeshore communities, you will continue on to be about 5 to 6 degrees cooler than the rest of us further inland, and then down towards the I-94 corridors, that's where they hit about 80 degrees this afternoon. As for tomorrow, we continue on with this warm air mass in place, making it to around 79 to 80 degrees for everybody inland, still in the low to mid 70s along our lakeshore communities. Saturday, that warm air mass still sticks around during the afternoon hours, making it into the mid to upper 70s. But this is when a low pressure system is expected to build through, bringing us maybe some scattered thunderstorm activity come late Saturday afternoon and into the early evening hours, and then rainfall eventually for your Sunday. This is going to cool off our temperatures considerably throughout the day on Sunday. We'll start off in the low 60s during the morning hours, and then we will continue to see those temperatures falling off throughout the afternoon. So on average, we'll be sitting at about 50 degrees, again with widespread rainfall. Eventually, that cool air mass really sinks into place overnight Sunday and into Monday, and that's where our potential for snow builds in. So both today and tomorrow, we're talking mostly sunny conditions, mainly in the forecast there. Saturday, partly cloudy during our daylight hours, chances for scattered thunderstorm activity after 4 to 5 o'clock. More widespread rainfall builds into the forecast for Sunday, and we could still see an isolated thunderstorm at that point in time. And then, yes, starting to see that snowfall wrapping into the forecast come Monday and into your early Tuesday morning. The good news is that we have seen so much warmth the last couple of days that snow is going to have a really hard time sticking to surfaces, maybe a little bit of buildup on grassy surfaces, but in terms of roadways, I don't imagine that will be even slowed down by this snow. As for today, though, we're going to keep our eye on the prize. Upper 70s to even low 80s for our southern zone is expected, with winds still out of the south and west at around 8 to 18 miles per hour. So I would continue to practice those burn warnings, but there is none in effect because the winds are relatively calm in comparison to yesterday. The rest of your 13 on Your Side 10-day forecast showing off the drop in temperatures for just a little bit of time, and then we return back to seasonable averages by the end of the 10-day period.